played a road game or two in my life. You hop on a plane with your teammates, fly to a new city, wash, rinse, repeat. 41 times every season. Or maybe a couple less for me. But this road game, this time, it's different. This time I'm playing with the Hockey Helps the Homeless alumni. They're going to Iqaluit and asked me if I wanted to come along to play in a charity hockey game against the Toronto Maple Leafs alumni. I jumped at the chance to hop on a plane during March break and fly 2,300 kilometers north. Because the truth is this, Canadians mostly live in 3 or 4 big cities, a half-tank's drive to the US border. Most of us have never visited our territories, guilty as charged. I played hockey, I talk about hockey. Now I'm going to find out how Canada's sport binds the towns and the people of Canada's northern frontier. This is Iqaluit. About 7,500 people live here. The only way in or out for 8 months of the year is by plane. By all observable measures, life just moves slower up here.
Everyone knows what every day is going to be like. And, for me, I chose when I was 14 years old to move south and sacrifice, a lot of the things that I knew growing up, hunting and fishing and, the simple life.
You can tell the kids are excited we're here, or at least that Jumbo Joe Thornton is here. But honestly, I'm probably more excited to be here than they are to see us.
You want me to 2-foot kick this thing?
I mean, you could try.
I could try.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, good job. You like that, yeah. Good
There,
job.
let's go!
You're not taking it down?
Oh,
yeah!
You got to represent Canada at the highest level, World Junior Tournament, stuff like that. I feel like you also represent the flag of Nunavut and the entire Arctic. Like you are a representation, you are Superman to these people.
When you grow up in a remote community, Southern life is a lot different. And that I find to be the hardest thing for kids moving south and living that fast pace of life, Our life here, that slow, methodical, we'll get there when we get there kind of mentality. It's not like that in the South, right? Everyone's on a freaking schedule and all that. And it's just one thing after another.
I bet you're faster than me. I haven't played in a while. You're gonna crush me? I can't wait. I can't wait.
To me, when I see people come to the North and just embrace, listen, watch. It puts a whole new perspective on the mentality.
Hockey players feel an obligation to step up. That sense of duty sticks with you after you retire. So when Hockey Helps the Homeless asked me to help out, it was an easy yes.
Why do you think, I don't know, maybe it's the culture of answering the bell or sticking up for your teammates. Like, why is it hockey players in the community that are great at stepping up for things like this?
I think it is because it's woven into the fabric of our nation that hockey is synonymous. Everybody understands it. And I think hockey players have recognized that and are now willing to step up and change it and are wanting to instill in that next generation the joy of the game.
So great to see my people always supporting this.
It's unbelievable. Anything like this ever been here before?
No, I mean, we've had a few alumni games, but not to this extent.
Let's have a game, Red, hey?
Can you talk about what it meant to watch Jordin play at home in front of his people?
For him to be, with his people up here, he's just a big, huge part and a huge role model in this community. We just, have to support a boy like that because he's just, he's an incredible guy.
Just to see the aura around him. He just is such a role model to so many, and he just is so incredible with each and every person. He makes them all feel so special.
You've done it all, dude. Like, you've been overseas, you've done this, you've done that. You could be in San Jose.
No, this is incredible. I would not want to be anywhere else.
Why are you up here?
It just, we have an obligation to give back to people, and I think this is just, to come up here and to see the kids smile and the community smile, and these are a big part of Canadian culture up here, and to be part of this it's unforgettable.
All these little kids, man. Like, you're an inspiration. You ever think of yourself like that?
I was that kid on the glass when I was their age, and whenever I see the kids around the rink, it just brings back a lot of great memories.
I do feel like every time there's a story done on, the Inuits or First Nations communities, there's attention given to the trauma. It's clearly been a struggle. I also feel like you're so incredibly proud, and you don't want people feeling sorry for you. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. I mean, from my perspective, throughout my journey, I've really seen the tide shift in regards to the way our people are seen. I also struggle, but I embrace the struggle, and I choose to, see light at the end of the tunnel. I'm lived experience, and when Southerners come up to our homelands, it's about expanding your mindset, and because when you come up north, you're not bringing the South with you. For me, it's about bridging that gap, bringing you guys up here. When you don't actually see it and live it, it's hard to put it into perspective.
It's awesome, brother. I just wrote this down in big bold letters to take home with me. Embrace the struggle, but in a good way.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate you, man.
It's tough to explain how this trip changed me. For the better part of 36 years, I've crisscrossed Canada playing a game. You get a sense you've seen it all, that you know what being Canadian means. But the sooner we admit that the postcard Canada we picture in our minds, the honest folk in snowy towns putting community first and congregating weekly at the rink, is more like Iqaluit than Toronto or Vancouver, the sooner we'll start to feel the connection with our far north, the land and the people who call it home.